Guys, welcome back to Breakthrough, where we are making success undeniable. And before we get into it, just a quick reminder that, guys, I don't have ads, I don't have sponsors, and I want to keep it that way. So please do me a huge favor. If you find value in this podcast or in any of my free content on any of my platforms, please share it with a friend. It's the only way that this podcast and my platform is going to continue to grow. So that way I can help even more people just like you. Also, please don't forget to leave a review because that's what's going to actually push this podcast out to other people and really help us continue to grow. The way the algorithm works is that the more people that subscribe to the podcast and the more people that leave reviews, the more it's going to push it out. And I want to continue to help more people just like you. So please do me a favor, continue to share it, continue to follow, continue to leave reviews. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I really appreciate it. Guys, today's podcast is probably the most important podcast that I will ever make. It is the exact system and formula that you need to be successful. And it's a lot more simple than what people think. Last podcast, we had talked about actually knowing what you want to achieve, knowing what you want to actually go after. And that's honestly the first step. And regardless of whatever your goals are, whether it's sports, whether it's business or personal life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're trying to go win a World Series. It doesn't matter if you're trying to hit a new sales goal in business. Doesn't matter if you need a new car, whatever that is, you have to know exactly where you want to go before you actually start taking the steps to get there. Because if you don't, you're just going to start wandering around aimlessly and taking actions that don't align with your goals. So today, guys, we're talking about the actual actions that we need to take in order to achieve success. First things first, we have to visualize in our mind what success actually looks like for that goal. Now, this doesn't mean that we sit around and sing Kumbaya and just sit around and manifest all day and hope that something works. But your brain does not know the difference between what's a dream and what's reality. So when you picture in your mind what you're going after, like you're watching a movie, it tells your brain what we should actually be going after. Your brain thinks like, hey, that's what we're supposed to be doing. And your brain is going to start to align actions and make decisions that get you closer towards that goal. So when you're seeing it in your mind every single day, you have to do it as if you're watching a movie of yourself in first person, achieving the results that you want. So let's say, for example, you're a baseball player and you want to go win a World Series. So you would see yourself out there on the pitcher's mound wearing the team's uniform that you want to play for or that you are currently playing for, seeing yourself pitching in the World Series in the exact same situation. What stadium are you at? What uniform are you wearing? What team are you playing against? What batter is up? You're seeing everything crystal clear in your mind. You know exactly what pitch you're going to throw. You actually sit there and feel yourself going through the motions. So if I'm sitting here and I'm pitching, I'm actually seeing myself going up against the batter. I'm going through my full lineup. I'm going through the motion as if I'm actually playing the game, as if I am actually there right now. If it's a career goal or a business goal, and maybe that business goal is make $100,000 worth of sales. Let's say that you're a salesman. That means you are visualizing yourself actually making the sales calls. You're actually seeing that yourself get that commission check with the exact number on it written out to you with the exact date. The second thing that we need to do is we need to take action. So with that picture of success in our mind, we have to start making steps towards that goal. Now, if you're a baseball pitcher, and you're not currently on a team in the World Series, so you're not the Dodgers or you're not the Blue Jays, it's going to be pretty difficult to start pitching in the World Series. So what do? We start working out. We start a pitching program that is going to put us on a path for success. We go to a good baseball trainer. We start lifting. We start doing an arm care routine. We continue to make those actions in the right direction. If it's a sales goal, you have to figure out exactly how many phone calls you need to make every single day or how many appointments you need to make. If we know that we sell 30% of appointments, how many appointments do we need to make in order to be able to achieve that result? Let's say that your sales goal is $1,000. And if the item that you're selling is $100, just to make math easy, then you need to sell 10 of those items to make that $1,000. And if you know that you have a 25% close rate, you need to sell 10. That means you need to set up 40 appointments in order to sell that $1,000. Keep it simple. You have to actually go and find a way to set up those 40 appointments. Now, here is the most important part about it. Let's take the baseball example. Let's take strength and conditioning. We know as professional athletes, they do strength and conditioning, they do recovery, they take their nutrition seriously. And yeah, you can do all the same things and get a different result. And yes, genetics play a little bit of a factor in terms of performance, right? No denying that. And without getting into the whole biochemistry of it, you also have the opportunity to change your own genetics as well through proper strength and conditioning, proper nutrition, and everything else that goes into it. There is a physical limit for everybody, but regardless of that, you still have a lot more control than what you want to give yourself credit for. So what's the difference? Let's take a look at Tom Brady. Switching sports here, but let's take a look at Tom Brady. If you have ever gone back and looked at Tom Brady's draft combine, if you take a look at his picture, if you take a look at his stats, there's a reason why he was a sixth round draft pick. No offense to Tom, he's the greatest quarterback to ever live. But looking at his combine, it was not flashy, was not a good performance on his part. So how come Tom Brady ends up as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever live? He's not the most athletic. He's not the most talented or gifted quarterback. He's won more Super Bowls himself than any other franchise in the history of the NFL. The difference between those is he is taking action and training every single day with the belief and the behavior of a champion. When he was working out, even all the way back in Michigan, he knew he was going to go to the NFL. Even when he was the 7th string quarterback at Michigan, 7th string, he knew he was going to get an opportunity. He was going to work his butt off in order to get that, in order to make it happen. He had the belief and the desire that I'm going to go to the NFL. I'm going to win a Super Bowl. And as he started to achieve success, he continued to raise the bar a little bit at a time. So if you're a baseball player and your goal is to win a World Series and you're training every single day, are you training the way a World Series champion would train? I'm not talking about the specific weights. I'm not talking about the reps. Leave that up to your trainers. They're the professionals in that area. They get to decide that. What is the intention and the focus and the quality of those reps? Are you staying focused? Are you locked in, seeing yourself win a World Series as you're doing those reps? Or are you taking it easy? Are you relaxed a little bit because you didn't get good sleep last night? Or you're upset that you're in single A rather than double A? Are you upset that you didn't perform as well this past season, that your team's not in? Are you thinking about how you're jealous of a friend or the other team playing for a World Series right now? When we're taking those reps, we are seeing ourselves achieving the end result. We are embodying the behaviors and the mindset of those that are playing. You have the same level of confidence as Shohei Ohtani when he's on the mound. You have to go into it with the same exact mentality, regardless of whether we're there or not yet. The results will come. The results are a byproduct of the intention and the focus of those reps, the quality of the reps that we take. And the best part about living in 2025 is that there are countless examples, and no matter almost anything that you want to do in life, of people who have already done it, which is the coolest thing in the world, because now we can see exactly what they do. We can just go on YouTube and look up Shohei Ohtani pitching, and you can model the same exact behavior. You can see whether or not players on the mounds and in the game are confident or if they're a little bit nervous. You can see exactly what's going on. So you take that same behavior and you model it to the best of your ability. You have the same level of confidence. You have the same amount of swagger, and you go up, and every single rep that you take, you do it the same exact way as them. And it works the same way if you're in business. If you have that $1,000 sales goal and you know you need 40 appointments because you have a 25% close rate, then guess what? When you're going to those sales appointments, look at somebody, whether it's in your company or a different company that has sales skills, and you're going into those sales appointments with the same level of confidence. You're using the same skills as they are to the best of your ability. And the results of the sales will come as a byproduct of your mentality going into that appointment and every single appointment. When you embody the behavior and the belief and the mindsets with good quality reps that are aligned towards your actions and your goals, you will see results. Those results might not come today. They might not come tomorrow, might not come this week or this month. Eventually, they will come. The difference between those who have the success and those who don't isn't just the reps. It's not just going through the motions. They're taking the actions necessary with the level of focus and attention necessary. The same level of focus and attention that all of those who have come before them have had. All of those who have seen results before they did, they have the same level of attention and focus, knowing where they want to go. They're seeing the success in their mind before it comes. And as a result, as a byproduct, it will change the way you make decisions. It will change the way that you show up. It will change the results that you get. So regardless, whether it's sports or business, figure out where you want to go. What are the beliefs, the attitudes, the behaviors that those who have had success with what you want to do, model those behaviors with the reps that you take every single day. That's it. That's the formula for success. And you do it one day at a time. When you know where you want to go, you take the appropriate actions with the right intentions, you will create undeniable success. Guys, as always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please share it with a friend, leave a review, and I hope you guys all win. Go make your day undeniable. If you guys want some real-time coaching in this, every Friday, I'm hosting a free workshop. I'm going to put it in the show notes, but follow me on Instagram at KODY_HARTLAUB. It's just my name, at Kody_Hartlaub on Instagram, and I'll send you over the link to sign up. Hope you guys all go out and take action today. Go win your day.